totally fine with me. But so I've dipped into my paint and I'm gonna get it really watery, make kind of a wash here. And what I'm gonna do first is sort of establish my angle. So it's easy, it's always easiest to pull towards you or across your body. So I'm actually gonna go the other direction. That'll make it easier. So what you're gonna do is, again, it's kind of like the dry brushing where my brush is gonna be almost parallel to the flat. And I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna just kind of wiggle my brush and I'm gonna establish that vein line. It's very, very watery. Up here, you'll just go right over your brown paper and you won't worry about it too much. So you're just gonna kind of wiggle that along. You don't necessarily, like, what I don't like is that it's very consistent right there. So I'm gonna come back in and I'm just gonna kind of break up that consistency. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, I usually would lay this down on the floor, but I don't really have room, so I'm not gonna. And then you're gonna use your, do you guys know what splattering is versus spattering? So spattering is when you make nice little dots. That's spattering. Splattering is gonna be just more linear. Like in the 80s, what you did to your bedroom walls.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then you're just gonna take some of your color.
Yeah, I'm just afraid of it. That I'm afraid of like
and you're just gonna gonna create those sort of vein lines. So with the pulling, what it's doing is it's still staying on kind of that line. Does that make sense? And if you put it on the floor, you're gonna have better success. It's gonna be a little bit less just obvious. Okay, and you could do some spattering too, just to add some texture into there. And then once it's dry, after we do everything else, we'll go back in and vein it. Do some more veining.